WoW and Flutter. So this effect emulates the playback of physical media that has aged. So think vinyl or tape that's worn out, let's just say the belts or warps in the media like records, of course, and of course, like I said, aging in motors. So let's play this one that we're working on right now. This is something where we're going to add Flutter and, some WoW effect just to, get those movements and see what it's like, see what we've got here. So Flutter refers to the faster modulation changes, while WoW refers to slower modulation changes. Okay, so as you see, I've got this disabled. I've got an instance on every track. Okay, so we got the WoW rate, of course, random rate, Flutter rate, sync in the middle, WoW amount, random amount, and of course the Flutter amount. So let's look at the WoW rate, and let's do this to the entire song for now, and we'll just add, individual Flutter instances as we go for each individual sound. But let's just try this, okay? Let's turn this on. Instantly, we got that wavy sound. So look, the WoW rate adjusts the rate of slower modulation speeds, okay? So slower, listen to that, and watch the graphic right here, okay? Okay, let's bring it down. Do you notice any change? Let's boost it again. Okay, you can really see that change right there, interpreted really well, but you can also hear it as well. So let me let that play for you. Now, of course, the WoW amount adjusts how intensely the slower speed modulation affects audio playback. So let's increase the amount. Okay, woo. And I will also increase, all right, the hertz, find a different rate, right? Let's lower that. That's getting a little goofy, right? But you could really use this to create some vibe, some age, I suppose some texture in a way, it's a good way to create just some, again, modulation. We're dealing with modulation here. Okay, let's solo that and let's go down. Okay, so Flutter Rate right here also will adjust the rate of faster speed modulation. Okay, now that is, of course, let's give it a try. We're going to put on this one right here. So let's get this going, and we will boost up the Flutter Rate. Let's put the amount of the WoW down. Okay, and then let's, whew. You can see that. Okay, let's go see that. Okay, so of course the Flutter Rate again adjusts the speed of faster speed modulation, right? The rate of faster speed modulation, and Flutter amount, of course, adjusts the intensity of those faster speed effects in playback. So let's bring that out again. Let's lower the amount. Okay, so it's still there, and let's go to a different sound. Just why not? Let's try something different, right? As we continue on, because we're going to look at sync now, right? But as a matter of fact, let's go to random first, and we'll touch sync in a bit, because I think we all know what's going to happen there. So let's go to random and talk about random. So let me just drop these amounts down to make sure that we have no amount of Flutter and no amount of WoW. We're just dealing with random, but we would definitely have to have some of one or the other. So let's put that up. Now let's get into random, okay? So adjust the rate of essentially randomness of the overall effect, all right? You'll notice the modulation speed is cyclical. So let's get there, all right? Let's try to push this up so it's very visible or audible. And we may actually solo this one just so that we can actually get a clear, there we go. So let's put the random up. Let's lower the random completely so we can hear it just as it is. Right, this repetition is sinusoidal, so it's a sine curve essentially. That's this whole cyclical idea. So again, you'll notice that the modulation speed is cyclical. Let me put up one of these other ones as well. Let's try this on a different sound as well. Why not? Let's add the bottom one as well. No, let's add something else that's a little more. Here we go. Here we go, here we go. Okay, let's go to these ones and let's go ahead and we'll get into some randomness. Let's put this up, put some randomness up. Here we go, add some intensity. And then this one is what we want to adjust right here. Here we go. So let's actually possibly mute this one. Okay, let's go here. Randomness. It may not necessarily be so easy to catch. Listen. Randomness off. So now it's probably more noticeable that it's cyclical, okay? So vinyl records are, of course, round, so the idea of this emulation is something that is cyclical or sinusoidal, right? So random rate introduces variances and unpredictability, guys. Let's just put it up really high. Okay, it's fairly random. Okay, let's hear this one and push this randomness up again as well. Oh, we got it back. Okay, let's go. Let's bring the rest back in. Let's bring everything back in. And let's lower these just so that we can see if we may have found some interesting ways of using it. Now, let's continue on, of course. Let's go to sync. Now, guys, what do you think sync is going to do? Yes, of course, sync is going to put things in a predictable pattern, right? And what it means in this case is it's going to essentially add this flutter or this wow filter, this wow effect over, you know, following your project's tempo, right? As you see, you can adjust the rate, quarter notes. Look at this, you can go by beat. You guys break it down, you know how this app is. Randomness again, same deal, and the flutter rate again, same deal. So you can really, let's see. Okay, that's a little slower. Let's do it faster though, just to get the right. I mean, clearly we're having fun, right, guys? So look, this is so incredible. This is so intense. Okay, so let's drop that for a bit and let's see how it goes without it. Just little light bits here and there. Okay. Whew. And of course, guys, all of this can be automated by simply hitting record while making adjustments during playback. It's that simple. Any effects you use in this app can be done in the exact same way. So Wow in Flutter is a useful tool for creating transitions, perhaps adding character and movement to the instruments, and much more, of course. Let us know how you leverage these easy to use tools to produce your classics, right? And watch these videos on the piano roll and building melodies, guys. As I always say, let's win together, right? All the best. Until next time, take it easy.